and welcome to RBK today at your house. Thanks for letting us come and hang out with you today. In case you missed last week, my name is Stephen and I am tagging in for Simon while he is away baking bread for us all to have those delicious sandwiches that we love so much for lunch. Shot side. How fun was Easter Jam last weekend? I know we had a blast with our whānau. It was messy, it was funny, we had lots of laughs and we really enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. And thanks to those who sent in videos and photos. Here is a great video of Amos that I've never seen before in a pink headband covered in chocolate. Let's check that out. Awesome. Thanks for that, Amos. You're looking pretty sharp there, mate. So before we start today, you might have seen that we need pen and a bit of paper as big as you can get. The bigger the better for one of the activities today. So if you haven't got that already, you can run and grab that and make sure that when it comes time, you are all ready to go. So we've got a fantastic program ready for you today. We've got worship, we've got games, we've got some activities, videos, and even a weekly challenge for you to take away and do at home and send back to us some photos of how you've got on. Really looking forward to this program. As we start, we've got birthday shout-outs, which I know you all love, so we're going to pass over to Sai. Sai, what do you got?
Hey guys, welcome to RBK week 4 in lockdown. Hope you're having a great time. I know I am. I'm running out of fingers to count on. Hey, no birthdays this week, so guess what? The chocolate's all for me this week, so if you don't want me to eat this chocolate next week, someone better have a birthday real soon.
Shot Simon, and happy birthday to all of those who celebrated our birthday in lockdown this week. And don't forget, if you have a birthday coming up, you can email simon@rbc.net.nz to make sure that you get a birthday shout out on RBK at home. A big part of RBK is that we love being active and worshiping God. So now we've got a few songs, and I'd encourage you to get up, get out of your seat, invite your parents, dance along, sing along, and enjoy worshiping our God.
Yeah. so amazing. Woo, that's why I praise them. They don't know where we done came from. On my mama, they can't harm us. Got my arms up, but we covered in that armor. And we done made it. Y'all ain't hear me, but we made it. I ain't earned it, but I take it. Got that light inside of me that you don't need no eyes to see. And you can feel it, you can hear it when I say, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. This is unfailing love. Yeah, yeah. That you would take my place. Oh, yeah. Take my place, take my place. That you would bear my cross. Bear my cross, bear my cross. You laid down your life. Yeah. You laid down. That I would be set free. Set free, set free, set free. Whoa, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me.
How great was that? How fun is it to worship God? Even though we're all apart in our own homes, we can still worship the same God together. Man, that's awesome. And a big thank you to CJ and friends all the way from the United States who have been filming and recording and hooking us up with this stuff so we can worship God together. So we've got a game. I love a game. And this game is one you'll all be familiar with. And it is Simon Says. Actually, with Simon. Simon, take it away.
Hey guys, it's game time. And we're going to play a fun game today called Simon Says, because that's my name. Now, if you don't know how to play Simon Says, it's easy as this. If I say Simon Says do this, you got to do it. But if I don't say Simon Says, you don't do it. But if you do it, you're out. We'll start off real slow so you get the idea. Simon Says, pat your head. Good job. Simon Says, bark like a dog. Woof, 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 woof. Rub your tummy. Ooh, burn. Got you. So early as well. You get the idea? Right. We'll go a little bit faster now. Simon Says, play air guitar. Simon Says, water like a penguin. Simon Says, hide your head. Stop hiding your head. Oh, got you again. Easy as that. Now, a little bit faster. Simon Says, dance like a butterfly princess. Oh, well done, Izzy and Shania. And you too, Justin M. Good job. Simon Says, climb a ladder. Cry like a baby. What? What? Who was crying like a baby when I didn't say Simon Says? Got you. Simon Says, walk on your knees. Simon Says, act like a monkey. Stand on one foot. Oh, one more time. Really? Right. Simon Says, break a biscuit on your forehead. Now eat it. Oh, didn't say Simon Says. I'm going to eat it anyway though.
Thanks, Si. So the topic for today, as you may have seen, is what the heck is church all about? Which I think is actually a great topic at the moment when we're all stuck in our homes and we can't come and hang out together on a Sunday like we normally do. We've got a great video that explores what the heck it means to be the church. So we're going to check that out now.
The church is the building we go to when we want to learn about God.
Nope, this is a church.
Those are people.
Yep, in fact, it's you and me.
You kinda lost me.
The church isn't a building. The church is the people who have made Jesus the leader of their lives. And that's us. We don't go to church, we are the church. And we exist for the world.
Oh, okay. I still don't get it.
Let's look in the book of Acts. That's where the Bible talks about the very first church, the people who first believed in Jesus. They didn't have buildings to meet in, so they met where they could, usually in people's homes.
So their church was a house?
Nope, the church met in houses. Even then, the church was the people. And the apostles taught them many things about God. They did great and wonderful things with God's power. God did amazing things through everyone in the church.
Through all the people? How?
The people of early church put others first. They prayed together, they shared meals, they shared their time, they shared everything.
Everything? Really? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. The Bible tells us that when one of them needed something, others shared what they had. They even sold things and used the money to help out.
That's amazing.
That's putting others first. The early church was really good at it. For instance, this one guy, Joseph, sold a field and brought the money to the people of the church to help those who needed it.
Awesome. What made them do that?
They all agreed. They all wanted to live like Jesus, and the apostles told them how Jesus put others first when he died on the cross and went up to heaven.
The early church learned about Jesus and lived like him, so they put others first. I think I get it.
Great, but you haven't heard the best part. When others saw how those first church people lived, it made them want to follow Jesus too. In fact, more people decided to follow Jesus every single day.
Wow, God did do amazing things through the first church people.
And God still does amazing things through his people when they live like Jesus and put others first.
Right, because we are the church.
And we exist for the world.
How cool is that? The church isn't just some place we go hang out on a Sunday or some building. The church is you and me right now where we are in our own homes. That's pretty exciting. So the memory verse from today has a lot to do with that. It comes from 1 Corinthians 12:27. And it says, now you are Christ's body and individually members of it. Pretty cool, eh? So here's how we're going to go for our memory verse today. It's going to come up on the screen and I'm going to say it and you're going to listen to me saying it and read it. Then we're going to say it together. Then, as a bit of a test, it's going to go away and you get a chance to see how you've gone with remembering it. So first, 1 Corinthians 12:27. Now you are Christ's body and individually members of it. Awesome. Now, you're going to say it along with me this time and we'll do it together. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Now you are Christ's body and individually members of it. And the third time, I'm going to be quiet and you get a chance to see if you can do it yourself. Go. Nice, that is awesome. So your challenge is to take that away into the week, write it down, stick it up somewhere, keep repeating it and see if you can remember it and lock it in your brain so that you remember that you are the church. Wherever you go, you are the church, you are the body of Christ, because that is some great news. So we've seen that the church is like a body, made up of lots of different parts, but together we make something pretty special. So your next activity is to draw an amazing human body, but you're not going to be doing it by yourself. So if you're sitting here watching by yourself, go grab someone in your whānau and come back and get them to help you out with this. So here's how the game works. We're going to work together to draw an amazing body, but you can't see what the other people are drawing and you can't talk. So grab a piece of paper and fold it into 5 sections, all folded over. And you're going to get to draw one of those sections each, or if there's a couple of you, you can alternate and draw sections. If there's more, you can do a couple of drawings, or you can just pick some people to do it. Once you've folded it into those segments, you each get to draw a section. I'd probably start with the head because that's right at the top, and then work your way down. All you'll leave for the next person is a couple of lines at the top of their section, and they have to go off that and keep drawing. Then at the end, you unveil your amazing artwork. I'm going to do it with my kids to show you exactly how it works, and then you'll have a turn to do it yourself. Kids? So for this activity, the first thing you need is a piece of paper. We've only got A4, but if you've got bigger, the better. And at least one pen. We've got one each. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. When you're ready to start, you just fold the paper over into 5 sections, like so. The first section is going to be the head into the shoulders. Second section, the shoulders and the top of the arms to the middle of the torso. Third section from the torso to the waist. Fourth section from the waist to the knees. And the last section is going to be from the knees down, drawing some amazing feet. So, I'm going to start. Yes?
Like, you don't, if you don't have 5 people in your family, if you have more, just do more.
Yeah, what she said. All right, so we don't look and just copy off each other. We're going to close our eyes while I go, and then we're going to pass it down the line and see what kind of creation we can come up with. Ready, kids?
Not gonna be
All right, eyes closed. Let's go. And then we unveil our amazing creation. Whoa! Fantastic. Now we're going to go. It's your turn. We're going to put on a timer, and you each get a chance to do a magnificent creation just like us.
Boom! It's not
Good
gonna
luck.
work. Yep.
Hopefully you've got some awesome artwork that you've done together and I would love to see it. So flick us a text or a photo or an email, however you can get it to me. My email is stephen@rbc.net.nz. So the easiest way is probably to take a photo and send it through, and I'm looking forward to it, and we can chuck some up next week. So we've heard that the body of God, the church, is kind of like a human body, and that's really true. But I reckon it's also kind of like a cake. Like with a cake, you've got lots of ingredients that are different, but when they're combined, they form something pretty special. So this is going to be your challenge for this week, is to bake an amazing creation. You've got to find a recipe, you've got to make sure you've got the ingredients, you've got to get it all prepped and mixed and put together. Make sure, kids, if you're a bit younger and you need help from a parent with sharp knives or hot ovens, that you ask for that help. And then while it's in the oven, it gives you a great chance to clean up the kitchen until it is spotless and ready to go for the next person. And then, once it's out of the oven, you need to do something really important. You take a photo and send it through to me, and you need to taste test it. You've got to tell me how delicious it is. Make sure that quality control, just checking that it's all good. I'm sure there are some great bakers out there, even if you've never baked before, there's some really simple recipes that you can do. And combining all those ingredients together, just like us as the body of Christ, forms something pretty awesome. Hopefully you've had a great time with us this morning. It's been awesome hanging out with you. Have a great week. I'm looking forward to all those photos coming in, and we'll see you next Sunday. Ka kite.